Tonight, millions of dollars in settlement money from opioid manufacturers and distributors. It's making its way to Florida.
And as Pasco County reporter Eric Waxler shows us, it's time to figure out what to do with all that money.
Thomas Herold spent more than a decade in prison for selling cocaine. Now he says he wants to help others from making the same mistakes he did.
I'm in the community. I'm in this very community that I was distributing drugs in, seeing a lot of the same individuals that I was distributing drugs to, apologizing to them for what I've done to them.
Thomas teamed up with Jennifer Kerouac, a pastor at Shady Hills Mission Chapel. Together they've started a nonprofit called Inside Out.
Our program's trying to stand in the gap with regards to transitional living when folks are coming from facilities where they've been rehabilitated. The biggest gap is not having a place to stay.
Jennifer and Thomas are just two of those who came to make a pitch to Pasco County's Opioid Task Force. That's the group figuring out how to disperse about $8 million in settlement money from the drug companies. But they had $24 million in requests.
It's daunting, right? It is a huge responsibility, not just over my shoulders, but the shoulders of everybody that sits on that committee. And I think you witnessed it today. No one was necessarily smiling at the end of the process because we know the need and the challenges are great and vary in our community. It impacts everybody.
Baycare Behavioral is getting the biggest portion, about $4 million. Others requesting funding include shelters, treatment centers, and mental health facilities. But Inside Out is one of the programs that did not get any funding.
What I'm seeing, it is horrific, and it's getting worse by the day with the increase in access to fentanyl.
Last year, Pasco County alone had more than 1,500 overdoses, with nearly 300 of them ending up fatal. The county commission will have to approve the task force's recommendations before the organizations get the money. In Newport Richey, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.